Alright guys, thanks for tuning back in. Last month we left off, I had the solid axle ready to go. Everything's all set up. And again, this is my 99 Pro Charge Cobra. I'm swapping out the IRS and making it a full solid axle swap. This walk around here is just merely for tips and pointers to show you what you guys are up against for those who want to do this. It's a bit of a difficult swap to do with all the adjusting, but when it's all said and done, you're going to be really happy with it. So let's come on over to the left side of the vehicle. Alright, my biggest challenge so far has been the brackets and the calipers. This setup you can use. Strange makes brackets for the calipers, so my calipers and brackets are stock Cobra. My rotors are Cobra rotors. None of this is for a GT. I was told by other people that you have to swap to GT brakes. No, the bracket that's behind here, that's right here, if you end up getting the bracket for a GT, then you have to convert to GT brakes. That bracket is for a Cobra. So the brakes are all Cobras. A lot of adjusting on this sleeve here for the coilover. Constant ride height adjusting. Probably adjusted it 15 times already. The rear lower control arm, once it went in the body of the vehicle, probably adjusted 8 or 9 times. Again, that was just to get the center of the wheel. It was too far forward in the wheel well, so I had to adjust this control arm in and out probably 7 or 8 times easy. It's kind of a pain in the ass. As you can see, uppers were left alone. Those kind of went right in. No adjusting yet for pinion angle. We'll do that later. My exhaust can't run tailpipes, so I have a custom exhaust. As you can see, both tailpipes, there aren't any, they're just turn downs. I will get under the car in a second. I have that custom rear sway bar, as you can see right here. From this all UPR stuff. This was welded to the frame. That was a project in its own. Let's get under the car and I'll show you guys that. These brackets, by the way, right here, that hold the shock mount for a 2006 to 2014 GT. So again, the housing is out of a 2002. All right, there's that sway bar right there. That's a UPR bar. It's welded to the body of the car. Very precise welding. If the sway bar is not evenly across, it's going to bind. Sway bar links are here. They're loose on purpose. Rear end's at full hang. The tabs here are welded on. So when you're all said and done with this bar, it's not for street use. There's no lateral play. You got to disconnect it. That's why on this side, these are all loose. I take this link off when I drive this car on the street. All right, as you can see, I had to weld it to the frame. It's been painted, so it looks halfway decent. That goes for both sides. It's a pretty stout setup. Here's my exhaust. Get turned down, so I had to custom make brackets because you can't run tailpipes. There it is again, the other side. No different on the other side. Everything looks the same. Again, these upper control arms have not been touched. The stock length is what I have. I'll just adjust those for pinion angle. I've marked every bolt to make sure nothing's moving. And make sure when you use this bar, you mark it top, left, and right, because these are Heim joints. They're the reverse thread, so you don't want to have to go backwards on one side and reverse the other side. So there's your top, left, and right. So that's down there. So those of you who have been following me have been seeing this swap actually happen. Not that difficult, but it's very time consuming with all the adjusting you have to do to this friggin' thing. So right now the next step is to set pinion angle, and I'm basically ready for the track. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you very much for watching my video, and look for me to go down the fucking track ripping it. Peace.